What, you think Vancouver's like Lord of the Rings? No, it's more like, Lord of the Boring. And check out how beautiful my front yard is through this window. Don't mind the messy table behind me. Let me show you here. Just gonna open my window. Oh god! No, sorry. Every window in Germany is really cool because you can either open it like this or just like tilt it open because you just want a little bit of air. That's, one of the small things that I like about this place. Oh, and then I get to see sunset, but that's just my front yard. I'm gonna go outside. I'll show you my backyard, okay? That's my building, the back side of it. So you notice there's quite a few trees here. We're gonna keep going. Behind my building there's a lot more trees. Like a ridiculous amount of trees because it's this beautiful park around a lake. Now I know this is along a similar vein to what we've already seen of Vancouver, but what I really like about this place, about this lake and this park just in my backyard, sure the sights are phenomenal. I've been running here in the mornings, but the sounds are also pretty great. There's always birds because there's ducks and swans in here, birds all in the trees. I'm sure right now you can hear quite a bit of bells in the background. You still hear that part of the city. You always hear people with their dogs as well. And it's not otherworldly creatures. They're humans, and this isn't like some fantasy world in a book. It's right in my backyard. I'm from Prince Edward Island. It doesn't have many lakes like this at all. We've got nice wooded areas, but not much in terms of lakes or, well, mountains for that matter.
Under the tower you could see in the last shot and behind me here, there's a bunch of bunches of grapes, and a statue to show they're there for anyone who wants them. Following the vine-covered stairway up to the tower and twisting up its stairs brings you to one of the most beautiful vantage points in the area, where you realize that this park is close to so many homes and arguably many hearts also. So many households can just stroll down and have a barbecue with their neighbors or drink with friends. Folks of all ages can go swimming or take a paddle boat out into the water or strike up a casual game of soccer. Although Germans take a casual game of soccer a little more seriously than I'm used to. Over the other side of the tower is a floating bridge that I find absolutely lovely. It's got a bunch of locks attached to it with the names of couples and families engraved on them, and I can only imagine the romantic circumstances that led to their being fastened there. A friend of mine thinks that since it's so common, it's fairly unoriginal, which I can understand in the sense that a lot of love's gestures can be full of cheesy mimicry. I just think that the story of each couple finding themselves in the same great space as so many others is something to marvel at. I may be a hopeless romantic by wondering how many babies are strolled across these pontoons, and how many dates have taken place looking out across the water. There are too many locks here simply because there's been so much love. Being in love, frankly, isn't that uncommon. I don't mean the kind you have for beloved characters in a book, because really, Middle-earth sounds a lot more like Little Worth, when we've already got such an awesome world with such lovely potential here.